We'll start off with the speaker stands. Expand the speaker stands and put one on each side of the stage. Then carefully place a Yamaha top speaker on the top of the stand. Using the speaker cables on the ground, take the longer cord that says top L or top R and then run it through the handle of the speaker and plug it into the back. It doesn't matter which jack you plug it into, they're wired parallel, so whichever one you plug it into is fine. Always try to keep the cable slack to a minimum. If you can wrap it around the speaker pole or through the handle of the speaker, the less chance it will have of being tripped on and unplugged. Once again, these speakers are wired parallel, so it won't matter which jack you use, as long as it's plugged in all the way. Next, take a small stage monitor and point it towards where the band will be playing. Take the other speaker cables, the smaller, shorter speaker cables, labeled monitor, and plug them into the back of the speaker. The speaker is wired parallel, so it doesn't matter which jack you plug them into, as long as this monitor on the left side of the stage has both of the smaller, shorter speaker cables plugged into it. This will allow to chain the other stage monitor on the right side of the stage with just one cord. Once you have daisy chained the two stage monitors together, you'll be ready to start plugging in microphones. Inside the black tote next to the mixer rack, you'll find a bag with microphones and guitar mics. In the tote, you'll also find XLR cables, some tape, some power cords, and some backup cords. There will be a DI box in there as well. Take the mics and the cords and bring them over to the stage snake. Plug in the mics 1, 2, 3 as vocal mics, 1 being the left side of stage, 2 being the middle, 3 being the right. Your kick will go into 4, bass will go into 5, guitar will go into 6 and 7. DIs will be these ABC jacks on the front of the snake. Take the cover off of the mixer rack and look to the front of the mixer rack to see a black power cord. Plug the black power cord into the wall and then turn on the power switch in the top right corner of the rack. This will power on the mixer, the reverb unit, and the monitor amp. Once you have plugged in the rack and turned it on, then turn the power amp on in the bottom of the rack. First thing you want to look for is the white faders, and then you'll see that they're numbered and labeled in the correspondence to the stage snake and the mics we plugged into it. There's also going to be 2 DI channels and an aux channel for house music. To send sound to the stage monitors, you'll use this first row of aux knobs, or blue knobs. Aux 1 will send a sound to the stage monitors through a little PA head at preset levels. It turns on when you turn on the rack power switch. To send reverb, you'll use the second row of blue knobs, or aux 2. This sends a signal through the rack reverb unit. Make sure the green light stays on, sometimes it likes to turn off. Once you are done, make sure all the white faders are at the bottom position. Turn the power amp off first, before anything, and then turn the rack power switch off last, before unplugging. Once you are done, bring all the mics and the mic cords back to the black tote. Once everything has been put back inside, put the mic stands and speaker stands on top of the tote or nearby, and then put the speakers and monitors back inside the storage area. Cover the mixer rack with the black fabric, and then you'll be good to go for the next show.